San Andreas' Finest is revolutionizing the way that dispatchers can roleplay in our community by interacting with us in the server. Now, this is a completely optional thing if you're a dispatcher in SAF. You don't have to be in the server if you're a dispatcher. You can still just not have a copy of GTA at all and be a dispatcher and do everything on your PC. But this is an extra option that enriches your experience in the community by being able to be a dispatcher in an actual room with a bunch of other dispatchers all working together to operate the communications for the entire state between LEO, fire, everybody. It's amazing. So this is going to be a showcase of the dispatch communication office, as well as how they all work together in that room. And we're going to sit in and listen and experience what it's like. So this is a really new thing that has rolled out more recently, and I don't see this too often in other communities. So this is kind of a really important aspect of what makes our community so great. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's check it out. As always, you can apply on the website. The link is down below in the description, of course. Alright, so let's get in there and meet with our contact who's going to be showing us around. It's going to be the Deputy Dispatch Director Picard. You might also know him as Scott, who of course you know from like the Rock Salt Brotherhood episodes and just other hijinks that him and I get up to. But he is the Deputy Dispatch Director for SAF, and he leads this wonderful team of dispatchers that we're going to be hanging out with today, so this will be really cool. Now you're going to hear a lot of radio communication in the background underneath. I'm listening to basically every radio channel we have in SAF so that you guys can get the full experience in that room. I'm actually going to turn it off for now because I don't want you guys to hear it just yet. But that looks like that's probably Picard there. Awesome. It'd be great.
Captain.
Good morning.
The man of the app.
How's it going?
Doing all right. How are you two?
Not bad, mate.
I believe you're Deputy Dispatch Director Picard. Is that right?
Close. Deputy Dispatch Director Benjamin Sisko, actually.
Oh,
unfortunately, the previous Deputy Dispatch, Mr. Picard, unfortunately did leave us.
Oh, I understand. And sorry, it was Sisko, you said?
Yes, Sisko.
Okay.
And this is Dispatch Supervisor Lace.
Howdy.
Is your gaming community still using forums for member applications? Create customizable applications and automatically grant whitelisting and grant permissions when you accept them from your desktop or mobile devices. Learn more at sonorancms.com/ocean.
So welcome to our dispatch center. This is the central communications hub for, well, everything in the state in terms of any form of communications for emergency services and any public services. This building has about 4 or 5 floors that are dedicated to us. The rest is dedicated to infrastructure. We operate around the clock with a load of dispatchers on and off on a rotating shifts. Usually for about 12 to 16 hours a day, so they are usually on 6 on, 3 day off, 4 day off, I believe.
This is on roleplay, by the way, guys. That's not real numbers that people do in real life.
What was the statement?
I am the current interim head of the organization of SAC, so San Andreas Communications. I'm currently head of it. I pretty much am responsible for the day-to-day operations to make sure everything's running smoothly, make sure we have all the resources available, and to make sure that, you know, everyone's getting what they need to. Mr. Lace here is one of our recruitment supervisors, so he helps us in terms of recruiting people to try and get dispatchers on and try and get as much dispatch recruits as we possibly can into the job, pretty much, to make sure everything runs.
Excellent. Okay.
So this is where dispatchers would usually on breaks. So we have a few employees here. They like to do a few tours around. But basically, this is where you would find our kitchen, couch, lounge area. We have a few people. Sorry, go ahead. We had a few people cooking in the kitchen. We got a few slices of pizza. We also have our male and female washroom. So this is where they take breaks from time to time after dispatching.
Gotcha. Excellent. Yeah, this is great.
We're going to be a little bit more quiet in here, but this is where all of our dispatchers operate and
Thank you.
get communicate with their respective radios. Currently, we have a full floor tonight. A total of 10 dispatchers are on, including myself and the dispatch deputy director. If we want to make our way in a little bit more, this is the whole map of San Andreas right behind you. That way we can get a clear view of what's going on, where and when. Right beside us is the dispatch assistant director, Mr. Boost.
Yes. I love how you barely remember my name.
Good to meet you, sir.
And then,
Good to meet you as well.
and if you look here, we have 6 stations currently, all occupying Metro, Sheriff, Fire, 911, Tow, ATC, and other sort of radios that we operate here
Wow.
in the Senator's Communications Department. And we also have a stellar view.
Very
So
impressive.
this is the, as I like to call it, the bee's nest of dispatch. It's where all of our guys come in and work. And this is where all the information comes through. Any questions?
No, and actually, I can see how you call it the bee's nest. It's got a honeycomb shaped lamps up
Yeah, I
there.
was about to say that.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a nice touch. It draws the aesthetics too. All right, we'll continue moving through the dispatch center here.
So we're gonna come back to this room, everybody, to listen in.
Break room floor. Next floor, if my recollection.
Gotta walk
is
faster
good,
again.
Is the IT floor.
Metro 3101.
Sorry,
3101.
I'm a little speedy on my feet sometimes. You gotta move quickly when you're dispatching.
That's right. I'm moving a little faster too.
All right, so this is our IT room, our server room. We're not necessarily going to go in our server room, but you can see through the windows here.
Oh yeah.
So we have a huge database full of all 911 calls, recent 911 calls, and also units and things like that. So we keep all our files in here. That way, if we ever need to go back for investigations or things like that, we have them stored here for a period of 1 year before they get moved to a different server.
Nice. That's impressive. That's a lot of banks.
The server room pretty much holds and communicates with every single emergency response system that the state has. It has a direct link to the state government as well. So just in case a state of emergency goes out, or just in case anything does happen, we're pretty much one of the first to know, along with the other emergency services.
Very nice.
Absolutely. Without this server room, we would not be able to operate whatsoever. So this is a huge component of what we do. So if you would like to follow me, we will go over to our last floor, which is the administration floor. This is where you're going to find our administration members, and this is where our deputy director likes to hang out the most. And you'll see why
I think you'll appreciate my little touch of home.
I feel like I'm going to be jealous of your office compared to my office, but
More than
So
likely.
in here, right to your left, first door is a bathroom, completed with a shower, toilet, and all sort of amenities. If you come in here, this is a bedroom
oh
where
wow.
our dispatch deputy director gets to enjoy himself a good night's rest after a hard day at work. He lives here.
Good save there. That was a completely different tone.
I was going to say my brain auto-filled that entire conversation.
Yeah, mine too.
All right. Well, no, he does not do that here. We have security cameras.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This is a file.
I don't
room.
like being put in this position of being embarrassed.
This is our file room. This is where we keep all registration, everything like that, from our dispatchers and employees. We keep them here in case anything needs to be pulled out. And we also have a little dartboard.
Yeah, I noticed the very Scottish dart right here on the file cabinet.
Yeah. Our deputy dispatch director may be good at dispatching. He just does not have good aim.
Yeah, but very impressive to get into a metal filing cabinet.
I don't have good aim. That's just because I'm a male.
Well, the reason he doesn't have good aim is because majority of the time he goes
And
plays
my
in darts.
favorite area of this
he
entire
reaches
building.
the dart.
Oh my goodness.
So if
So-
you feel stressed after a nice long shift of being on the fire department and you wish to relax, feel free to hit me up here.
I might come hang out with you more often.
Yeah, this is where 90% of the department budget goes to. Right in this.
Well, not
podcast,
90%, 85, but
a lot of money goes into this cabinet, but he does a good job, and he also has a stellar view.
Yeah, very nice.
Introduce you to Mr. Wakefield here. I believe he is
Oh, hi.
our dispatcher for Metro tonight.
Greetings, hello.
He will be the person guiding you, answering all your questions. Of course, we'll be in the room as well, so if you have any more questions, you can always come to us.
Sounds good, thank you.
All right, we wish you a very good listening and sit-in tonight. And yeah, if you have anything, let us know.
Sure, thank you.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, pull up a chair. Righty, so welcome to Metro tonight.
Sierra 16 fire radio.
So at the moment we're just got all the units call on. They're
You can show me.
being given their zone assignments, and we're just going to wait and see what happens. I believe a few of them are tied up with something at the moment for about 10-15 minutes, I think they said, so shouldn't be too bad, but we'll just keep an eye on that. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun one.
Yeah, certainly. And I asked the others too. I might. Oh, hang on. Should probably just whisper that way I don't disrupt the whole room. Yeah, and the others said that I could also just wander the room a little bit too if I wanted to hear some things. So we don't mind if I stand up occasionally.
I don't mind until you go for a walk.
Yeah. So I guess so tonight you obviously have a full staff, so you have probably
Taking 27 tonight.
one person in every channel and monitoring, and then obviously you all communicate amongst yourselves, in the room here.
So yeah, we've got pretty good staffing on. Obviously we got our lovely Ravar back there on fire. She's doing a session today. And then I think we've got pretty much everyone else. Got 2 911 call takers and counties down the end. So if we get multiple 911 calls in at a time, we can have multiple dispatchers taking a call.
Excellent. Okay.
Taking 25 back tonight.
So if I sound all bunged up, the pollen in this room is not helping me right now. I don't know why they put lilies in here, but
Oh yeah, and I think the pollen levels outside have been pretty severe too.
it's been horrible.
So do you guys often rotate which channels you are operating?
So the rule is normally try not to put the same person on the same channel
Incoming
2 days in a row.
911.
Obviously, sometimes it can't be helped. So, for instance, if we have people that need a session, CTOs might be on the same channel doing those sessions, or sometimes if you are out here doing it by yourself, you'll be doing all the channels, but that doesn't happen. That we have a good amount of people. You have one in each channel. But yeah, we try not to do the same channels all the time because you just get a bit more experience in all the radios.
Obviously, there's some other channels besides like sheriff, police, state, fire. There's also the hospital channel, the tow channel, and I think there's a utility channel as well. Do you guys utilize those at all, or communicate with them at all, or is that more of an external thing?
No, so we are able to communicate to all the channels. We even have an ATC department, which is pretty good. So we can communicate with aircraft in the air, but we have access to hospital radio, tow radio. We can call a tow truck if people need it. So, for instance, if there's an abandoned vehicle and there's been a car accident, we might have LEO call for us to send for a tow truck, and then we can go into tow radio and ask for a available tow truck to enter the scene. So we do a lot of communication via radio channel. We actually have a designated team who are tow, hospital, and ATC. So their main job is to just look after those radios, pretty much.
Also, a very important question. Actually, it's not even a question. I can absolutely see that the 10th Doctor is your favorite Doctor.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yep, mine too.
Such an awesome person he was.
Absolutely,
Loved
yeah.
him.
And great actor too.
Oh, God.
Probably not, but that could
Very
always
unique.
change.
Very unique Doctor he was. Like, obviously I'm British, so I love pretty much all the Doctors, but 10th is the one that stands out the most.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think so too. I think the ninth kind of set the stage, and then David Tennant came in, and it changed the game entirely.
Oh yeah, no, like my favourite 9th Doctor episode was the World War II one, the gas masks. That was fun. But the 10th one, it was just such a good storyline, all the way from start to finish. Was just the same. The story was amazing.
Just listening to other channels now.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
How
20 from out of 12.
am I able to see the live map myself?
Do you have access to the dispatch CAD for your ride along today?
I do, yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, if you go down onto like the drop-down menu, you've got unit management.
Question though.
On unit management, you've got live map,
When are we getting the new
and
attire?
that will allow you to look at every unit in the state where they're located.
Ah, yes, I got it now. Okay.
So we've got all the fire units normally grouped at the fire stations, so we can normally tell which station they're at because that's where they're all hanging out. So it looks like there's Station
Copy.
2 and Station 1 active today. You can see that we've got a very wide spread of the metro units around, and we've also got the state units hanging about as well. And you can see where all the county units are also located.
Let's see, where are all the fire units? These are all PD units right here.
This sort of gives us the idea of where the closest unit is. So, for instance, if a call comes into the county, say it's down at, the 4015 motel, I'd look at my map and see that Tango 28 is probably the closest. But there is also a Charles unit. So we'll always try and send a normal patrol Charles unit to a call, but if need be, we can send another close unit. So, for instance, the Tango unit could go.
Tango 25, just heads up. I got locals shooting at 3052. They're shooting at Mountain Line.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the map now. It's pretty cool.
Four local shooting Mountain Line.
Yeah, so you see all the fire units there. And then these are the signs that are
But the cool thing is,
accessible.
but obviously there's so if you click on the I symbol at the top, in between the plus magnifying glass and the normal one, you can select things to put onto your system. So, for instance, you could put up the shot spotters, you could put up speed camera locations. You know, you can select what you want to be seen and what you don't want to be seen, which is pretty cool.
Oh, cool. So I can click that and it brings the map right over to where this call is.
3101 traffic, northbound Bay Tree Canyon, 6080 block with a black and color motorcycle, 21 ready.
Right, Mr. Beekfield.
We'll go with the 28.
Sandra Zulu, Paul, Lima, Echo, Romeo, Space 62. Rider's going to be a unknown, a white shirt, gray pants, black backpack.
So we're hearing Metro primarily. There are other channels on, like County and Fire. And then
3321 Metro.
I have Metro as primary, so you're going to hear Metro interrupting those channels.
3321, show me in a 1012 with 3215. We'll be going 108, known as car 3215. In Bravo, sir.
So here's how you can see all the details of the call.
I'm gonna have a call generation here for you on the 3008 Alhambra and on an island of minor motor vehicle accident. No injuries.
Fire also being up.
Yes. Any questions on call creating and anything like that?
No, so far. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to kind of wander around a little bit and just kind of
go for it.
Listen in to things. So
go for it. Go meet some of the lovely team.
Category.
Will do. Thank you.
Fire, ref, new colon, CAD.
County 2, Tango 28. Can I get your status
been a
on
pleasure.
their MDA?
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
No injuries at this time.
Units are code for
Sorry, what was that?
I'm a motor vehicle.
So isn't Rao will be
investigation.
coming from Sandy?
It's just going to be a non-priority at this time. So
10-4. How many victims are involved? Just one times vehicle or two?
County, sorry, Metro to 3348.
Vehicles. 3348.
Be advised, we've got Wheato about to your location. They're going to be coming from Sandy, about 5 blocks.
I'm gonna switch to. Oops. So I'm gonna switch over
So are they
to.
smoking or they just have dents in them?
Everything all right?
Yeah, just listening in on different frequencies and kind of stretching my legs a little bit.
I'll let you know what we've got at the moment. Currently got a MVA with minor to no injuries at the moment. I currently have 2 county units on, and I believe we've got an engine and medic in route to the MVA as well.
So far received unavailable.
Okay, gotcha. That was up in the county.
Yeah, I was up.
So I'm trying to get information. It's 2 vehicles, 2 individuals. Code 4. They're being investigating right now. So if you can let fire know that, I think it's still en route, and in case Tango 25 or Tango 28 tells me otherwise. Thank you.
Okay.
Now fire's being dispatched. I don't know who the fire dispatcher's over here.
You know, scene's going to be code 4 at this time. Not sure if you heard. However, fire can still respond until otherwise granted by LA.
Yeah, that's what
At the moment, you can downgrade response. You can downgrade response from code 3 to code 2 at this moment.
Captain,
Okay,
if you
I
need
think
to,
I just turned
if
them
you need
up,
a
but I
break,
didn't
you can
hear it,
always
so I
head to
have
the
no
break room.
idea if it even went.
Thank you.
That's
No
great.
Just,
Alright,
just thing them out. Any.
I'll just dispatch him out.
Yes.
Now we'll hear that here in a momentarily.
San Andreas Fire Activity Route 3008. Could be for MVA. No injuries reported. No smoking vehicles reported.
I'll just pull this in.
LEO is requesting a non-priority response at this time. Reported 2 times vehicles. Or two medics, 2 engines who could do en route to that, please. Non-emergent.
We just got to see fire dispatched live. So that was pretty cool.
Kind of just let you know, you've currently got 2 fire units en route, non-emergent to the scene at them.
Copy, I see it on my live map.
10-4 showing medic 2 en route and engine 2 on.
I'm not sure if they're on Alham or they're between 3006. Oh, never mind, they found them.
And then if we go back to this,
2 vehicles, 2 times spawning, unknown of injury, so.
That's up there.
Unknown with the injuries, so we.
Yeah, unknown. From what I'm hearing, what I heard before, it's not that severe. It's probably like a
minor fender bend.
Yeah, fender bender.
If you could confirm with LEO to make sure that there's no other injuries there, so we can pass on that information.
Copy. County 2, Tango 28.
2A, good.
Are there going to be any injuries on your scene or no?
Negative. No injuries.
No injuries.
Honestly, no. I'm a vehicle damage either.
Copy. I just see it as a fender bender. Yeah, it's just going to be a fender bender. No injuries. No major vehicle damage.
All right. Cool. What we'll do is we'll still have fire and right non-priority, so that way they can just confirm and make sure everything is safe.
Go ahead.
I'm in the wrong channel, disregard. Either way,
hello there.
I got a report we need.
Hello.
10.
Nice to finally put a face to the other side of the radio for fire.
Oh, this is the first time I'm doing this in 9 months? 10 months? So it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, first day back.
First day back, yeah. I used to work here. Not here, but in another building.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, I'm Captain Glennon. I'm a former fire chief, now the captain, so.
Yeah, I think we've met before. It's Rivard. Chloe Rivard. I used to be the dispatch manager.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, a long time ago.
I probably look a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
been
back,
a long time.
so.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah.
25 County.
It's exciting. I'm glad to be back, though. It feels nice. It feels like I'm back to my roots.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you being on the other side of the radio for us. We, always need a good person on the other side keeping an eye on us, so.
Yeah, I haven't dispatched fire in a long time, so it's been a minute trying to get used to stuff again, so.
Awesome. Well, hey, thank you for the service that you do, and hopefully I'll hear you on the other side of the radio when I'm not in this building. So.
Yeah, yeah, I gotcha.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna wander around. But yeah, good seeing you again.
Bye. I might need a standby.
Heard.
What's going on?
Sancho from
Possible explosions. They're investigating.
What units do you have investigating?
I've got 36, 66. Go. And then I've also got a state unit.
9072 Strawberry. Showing back to service.
On the board a second. Oh, there they are.
10-4 clear, back to 8. That's Anti Street, Old Town, Old Town, Old Town.
3666 Metro.
Go.
I'm gonna be
Be advised, possible explosions, line 037, they're just going to be local, we'll be clearing off back 10-8.
10-4 locals, thank you. Alright, local confirmed.
There we go. Mr. Cisco.
Yes,
Do you mind assisting me with a little prank on my deputy chief?
Of course, I'd love.
Could you ask her to landline the communication center, but give her my cell phone number?
No name.
Of course.
Sure, I can give it to you as well.
Hello.
Andreas Communication speaking. This is Captain Glennon.
Howdy. I was told the. Okay, is this a prank?
This is the communication center.
This is the communication center.
Yes, this is dispatch. How can I help you?
Oh, I was told to call this number.
Yeah, I'm actually standing in the communication center now with all the dispatchers.
Oh, really? Is that why you want me to call you? So you could prank me, you little shit?
Yeah, I was just screwing around.
Wow.
Instead of doing a ride along, I'm doing a sit along.
You're gonna sit along with dispatch?
Yeah.
Come on, you're not getting that old where you're gonna have to do desk work all day, right?
I hope not, but yeah, their communication center is pretty cool. There's like 10 dispatchers up here.
Wait, where are you exactly?
It's 7268.
7268?
The whole communication center is like 10 dispatchers all sitting at desks and everything.
Really? I might head over there and say hello to you.
Yeah, the director says you're more than welcome to come by.
You know what? I will. I'll see you there.
A little bit.
Was she come?
Yeah, she's coming over.
Or
she didn't believe me when I said that you guys had an office.
Oh, of course.
I mean, how else are you guys doing it?
It's not like we're just doing the thin air.
Exactly. So yeah, this might be a slightly longer video than my other videos, just because I do want to showcase as much of this as possible. So I'm sure I'll cut out a couple things, but just so you guys can kind of see what it all looks like and stuff like that. So yeah.
Northbound LS Freeway, high rate of speed. He's
but this is because it's the operations.
PIC on Medic 2.
10-4, heading towards the county.
10-4, we're taking the 15 exit. Stand by.
1080. 1080.
Hold. Please hold.
Oh yeah,
Heading Route 15.
Southbound now.
Southbound Route 15. 10-4.
I'm in service. 3442, are you calling this as a pursuit?
Stand by, just not going up with them.
County break, we have a 1080 in progress at about
what's the status?
15.
137 break, I got another 1080 going northbound.
Second 1080.
Second 1080.
On a yellow four-door BMW.
Alright.
Be please.
That
location, or you can hit me. That's
We'll be continuing, having up to the
Mine stopped.
3450 Metro, final stop and ready.
location.
speeds are around.
South Route 15, nearest mile marker 77359.
Go for it.
On a gray four-door Hellcat license plate 06 Kilo Tango Echo 874. If that state tourist can back me up.
And cross staff would senior firefighter winners.
Copy.
And Tiger. Tiger 25 attaching to the 15 pursuit. Tiger 26, I'm just up the road. I'll attach as well. Golf, I'm 28. I'm in route to the
secure here.
station for an air asset.
Alright. Second 1080 and
137, what do you got for charges?
Just recklessly driving and speeding. Vehicle's plate looks to have been taken off since the last time I saw it.
I have another pursuit in county also.
May continue
Yellow
going on 3, past the Braddock Tunnel.
Is that just 1 or 2?
Better than the Polito.
Total.
What are speeds?
Speeds are gonna be 90.
I'm a Golf, I'm a 28 to County, I'm in route to Station Alba for the area.
195, I can set spikes right for mile marker 11.
Speeds are now 130. Could I have a secondary pass?
Terminate if you're going 130 into Polito.
195, he's got no play. I'm gonna try and start chase him.
Ooh.
Clear, but don't pursue him 130 through Polito.
Yeah, they're fucking
Counting from Charlie 7, what's the status on the other pursuit?
15 pursuit was not a pursuit, sir. This is a high rate speed vehicle they caught up with.
Charlie, got called in as pursuit, thank you.
Hope he gets that star chase.
Staying 25 back in service.
Yeah, I think they're trying to deploy in.
26, we're very low speeds on that yellow and colored vehicle from the high speed before. Entering Ron gas station now.
Got to be very careful. There's plenty
Staying at 26, speeds are less than 50, we can reinitiate. 195, start chase deploy, let's go and break off.
Just go on the tracking mode and just follow with start chase.
I'm checking on Metro.
I think we can see the star chase.
95, he took a left, he's gonna be going back on GOH.
Alright, Carney, you have Metro on standby just in case they head to
He's out of the car, out of the car.
Route 1.
He just got out.
On foot, on foot.
That's all the units pursuing him right now. It's a little behind the actual events.
He's over by the fucking house, whatever it's called, the hen house.
Over here.
Jumping over fences, just give me the air. He's over on Procopio Drive.
He's over here.
Back behind the alleys.
So they're just coming around. So this is behind by a couple seconds.
1047, jumping multiple fences, coming out on Procopio now.
Air 20s and around.
Foot pursuit.
Frequently, you can show us around me.
I just changed to 1070 with them.
Push
So.
tanker 1 roaming.
Yep, there we go.
215 Metro.
Good.
We'll be back.
Who was that?
That boat patrol. 195, taser deployed.
He's been taken.
20.
I'm gonna fire and stop.
Be on standby for taser.
Tango 26, it's gonna be 1049, 1049. Secondary taser.
Right here.
Got one fleeing, we're coming out 1050, 1050. On Topolita Boulevard.
Did I just say that?
1050.
How does that guy survive 2 tasers? How the
I don't know, dude.
Going towards UA, jumping into the lot here. We're gonna be
Is he
1048,
doped up on
1048.
drugs or shit?
Cooper, be back.
2 tasers, he got hit by a car.
Did he just get hit by a car? What?
Yeah, they said 1050, he got hit by a car.
No, 1050 to post to 1050.
Right, okay. I was gonna say.
I thought he said he got hit by a car, sorry.
He just ran over someone.
He just ran over someone.
Is he in the car?
Oh, I think he's on foot.
Right, can I have fire on standby,
20.
please? Could I get them to stage? I can't remember which bloody postal, where they are. In a safe distance away, please.
There'll be a traffic stop, Elgin Avenue.
Air 20's overhead.
Transit van plate is going to be 799.
1046, they got him down.
69.
We're here in the other channel right now.
Down.
195, cross is gonna be south face.
But he's down 146 in the construction.
Received.
The construction site 146, or in between that alley there, where the GameCom magazine store is.
Confirm with Leo on the location.
Yeah, they're not going to let me speak right now. They're trying to get air.
Central Charles 7 Union, stage fire, please. Copy, they're staging right now.
So he's around here somewhere.
Just confirming in the alley of.
What's the postal they're at?
1046 is the scene. 1046 is the scene. Sorry, yeah, Luso Avenue.
Get fire to stage 1038. Stage at the station there, or stage at their own fucking fire station.
Copy, fire, you're staging.
Gotcha.
What's the status on scene?
Just know you copy.
1046, that's too close.
195, we'll have pass on
Station
1015, go and roll medical.
1042.
Okay, you can roll a medical.
103.
Yeah.
1038.
Transfer from Charles 7 unit. It'll be Toledo Boulevard 1046.
Yep,
Yes, cross will be Delos Avenue.
1038 for taser deployment. Was that a
Copy,
DSL?
Rayside magazine store.
We'll be in the alleyway there, in between the Pixel Pete's arcade.
Right, County, you can inform them that the medics are rolling.
That's fire going out now.
Also, we have medics en route.
Attention, Andreas. Fire.
Yeah, they're going to be in the alleyway between those.
1046 for a taser deployment.
This is awesome. This is awesome hearing all this.
1046 taser deployment. Elio on scene. Code scene is code 4.
Pro 2 to medic 2, could you...
Playing at 25 county traffic.
Go ahead.
10-4, show medic 2 in right.
Caracol Avenue 3044. White and color Nissan GTR R35.
Yes.
License plate's gonna be San Andreas issue.
Fancy Metro.
Edward Frank Henry William 6434.
No, I got a clock on.
You go and start me a mark unit.
Fair enough.
Alright, have a good patrol, guys. Nice seeing you, Deputy Chief. And how to get rest of your listening, Captain.
Here,
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to my
Go
station.
ahead.
Thank you all.
Take care, Campbell.
We're gonna be clear from the Toledo pursuit. Back in service in 10-8, one solo on board for a 30-minute flight.
Right, scene's going to be code 4 at this time.
Ready, I'm gonna
Currently,
head off.
medics are going to be in right.
County radio is
Hi, all good, Wakefield.
Thank you, Mr. Wakefield.
I get a mark unit
Thank
to
you
break
for
off to assist
hanging out with me
Tango
today on
25
the
at
Metro
Packla
channel. Look
Avenue.
forward to the next one.
Yeah, certainly. Hope to see you soon.
See you all later. Have a good one.
Sure.
Well, now that that's over, it sure is cool. No,
Don't
just kidding.
say
Just
it. Don't
kidding.
say it,
Just
Kat.
kidding.
Don't say it. We already have someone say it half the time when they're here, but they're on
Yeah,
the
she
phone.
just visited this place.
Yeah, I know.
I know, you don't want to be banned. Access denied. You're no
So-
longer allowed in this building.
So my question is, when they deploy a Star Chase, are you guys able to see that on the live map at all, or no?
No.
Not at the moment. However, there are plans to try and get that into play, so a way they can bugger off and do their own thing and essentially surveillance from a distance, and we'll pretty much update them on the call.
Gotcha. So how do they see it then? Is it like in their CAD or not, or well, in their computer on their car?
Yeah, so it's the way they say it is it's on their computer, on their car, on their MDT. You'll know what an MDT is during your fire. But yeah, it's on their MDT. They bring up their version of a live map, which will have majority of the units that are within their district. And then essentially once the Star Chase is deployed, it'll show up on there, and it'll have I think it's 10-second delay in between for safety's sake anyway and privacy's sake. But there's usually a 10-second delay between updates on the Star Chase there.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, it's really cool.
If we get that system implemented into here, oh my goodness, we'll become
make our job
super
10 times
dispatchers.
At this moment in time, that pretty much conclude majority of what we do here at San Andreas Communications.
I can handle the report. I just need you to collect evidence.
Pretty much running around with our heads cut off like headless chickens.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I think you guys handled everything really well tonight. It's incredible
There's some
coordination.
nights that it's single 100 after single 100, and it gets crazy in every single area.
Yeah, there are a lot of nights where it's just call to call, and you understand what that's like, and it just becomes very hectic and very difficult to try and maintain priority and managing resources and everything like that, considering we are in charge of nearly every single resource in this state that responds to either civil emergencies or different evil emergencies and stuff like that. So it becomes very difficult at times to do it, but we get the job done and we do it fairly well. We're all trained in this. It makes the training makes things a lot easier since you're not getting into it without knowing anything.
Yeah, absolutely. No, training is key.
Yeah.
Well,
They don't just throw someone in the deep end and say you can learn. It's like no, training here is actually really good for all of us. I've been here for a couple months now, and I'm a senior dispatcher now. But for that training, there's good teachers, there are good CTOs that will bring you into your session and sit with you after you're done your session, like an hour session.
Tango 25, 10-6, 2 mics.
They take you to another room and talk to you saying, okay, this is what you did good on, this is what you need to improve. And then sometimes they'll say, hey, do you want a refresher, or do you want to go back to training for a bit and just redo something that you did not really do well during your session? We can do retraining, and you can be better with that with more training, like
we're
side
always here
trainings,
for
which is really
the
nice.
trainees. In other words, we're always here. We won't just leave them.
Yeah, we make ourselves available 24/7. So
Yeah, it's outstanding. All right, well, I'll get out of your hair. I do appreciate you guys hosting me here tonight. It's been outstanding seeing all this and hearing it all. It's you guys are doing a really fine job here. So.
No, not at all. I mean, there's a few. We got a few projects that's currently ongoing. I'll talk to them when we're in the lobby. Got a few projects that's currently ongoing and really excited to implement. Just waiting for approval to get that all started and everything like that. So,
I can't wait till we get a Bearcat for SAC.
I can't wait to get drunk. Wait, what?
Tactical dispatchers bringing 911 straight to your door.
Literally.
You called us. Now we're here.
Yeah. Just respond fast in a heavy vehicle and say, okay, you call 911. Please tell me while you're there, just you're injured. Just
SAC,
tell me and I'll
the
look
move.
for you.
Well, why don't we walk downstairs to the lobby? You can tell me about those projects. And thank you, everybody. Y'all stay safe and have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you as
well.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, outstanding. You have a very fine team here.
Well, we more consider ourselves one big family. Sure, we can be dysfunctional at times, but which family's not?
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially, we've got a few projects ongoing. Again, we're getting the uniforms set up and stuff like that, waiting for approval from the government to push a budget towards that, so we can actually get them printed and made. And then one of the bigger projects that I'm actually very excited for and very happy that I was the one to implement this is more so the fact that dispatchers should be able. Dispatchers will eventually be able to respond directly to calls, such as MassCAS, as well as MassCAS calls and large priorities, just to help manage the resources that are on those scenes, to help the incident commander at the time with anything that they need over radio or any resources that need extra allocation, stuff like that. Getting our own mobile command centers and everything like that.
Yeah, I was about to say mobile command center. That's awesome. Yeah.
They'll be able to respond out there. They'll be considered, at least that vehicle will be considered an emergency vehicle, so they'll be able to respond lights and sirens, provided that they are requested for that specific scene. But one of the biggest projects we've got it's in relation to our emergency scene management qualification, which is one of the newest ones and one of the ones we're very proud of, because it provides a lot more competence and skills and just knowledge that dispatchers can gain and learn and just utilize in their everyday life, as well as in this job and many other jobs as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's awesome. I'm very proud of what you guys are doing here, and I'm glad I got to see a little bit of the inside of it to really fully understand it.
I appreciate you coming along, and it was very nice meeting. Hopefully, at some point, we get to do another point.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, if you ever want to do a ride along with the fire department, let me know.
I may have to take you up on the knob.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll get out of your hair, and once again, thank you for hosting me here, and hopefully we'll hear each other on the radio soon.
That's all good, man. That's all good. I appreciate you coming here.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much. You have a good one.
You too.
All right, so I don't know how long this video ended up being. I wanted to keep as much in as possible, but I know I wanted to keep the video, a manageable size. So hopefully you guys got to see, a little bit of what this is all like to be a dispatcher in SAF. It's something that doesn't really get showcased very often, and it's because the dispatchers are always the people, behind the radio. We don't really get to see them on scenes and so on and so forth. It's usually a voice, that's all. But it's really good to actually get to see them in person and see what they do and hear the communication that they're doing in the room amongst themselves while they're talking to us. So this has been amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was, not exactly a action-packed video, but it was definitely very informative as to what SAF does as far as dispatching. And if you guys want to become a dispatcher in SAF, more often than not, their applications are always open on the website. If you go to oneocean10.com, you'll find a link for applying to SAF, and I believe the dispatch applications are open. I could be wrong, but they probably are. Or if not, just keep an eye on it for when that'll happen. And yeah, that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you to the dispatch team for hosting me here today. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one.